Torgy Talk. Torgy Talk. Torgy Talk. Torgy Talk. Torgy Talk. It's another week. Another week of Bears. Holy shit. What's up, guys? We're back. We're back with another week, another Bears loss. Another two Bears losses. It's two Bears losses within 5 days of each other.
Yeah, look at them
4
go.
days, whatever. I don't do math. That's 4 days, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 days. I said it was right first. Very nice. 5 days, two losses. That's it, man. Season. I mean, I was just hoping we could get one. That's it. That's season's over, man. That's we're not getting. I don't think we're getting that win against Green Bay, but it'd be some sort of cruel joke.
By some miracle, you know. There was. I feel like I say it like all the time. There were some glimmers of hope. Like their defense stood up. You know, they had some big plays.
Yeah,
and,
today. Are you talking today?
Today. But even last week, there was. Just Caleb Williams, you know, how much did he throw for? 334? Like,
Bears looked like shit in the first half, though. They just
sure.
Rome had that catch and then a fumble, or he had the first. It was like it looked like it was. I don't know if it was Rome or Caleb's fault on the handoff exchange, but there was a fumble between the two, and then after that there was a fumble. Rome caught the ball and then fumbled again. I was like, that's like, come on, dude. It's like. I mean, it happens. It is what it is.
Sure.
But it's just like, come on. It's like this is like the worst time for anything to be happening like that. It's just like anything like catastrophic like that is just so devastating to any type of. Because like I think we were having a drive, like we were putting together a drive on that time too, and it's just like something that just kills a drive like that just sucks, especially when we're finally getting things going. It's just like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Frustrating, man. It's been frustrating. It's been a frustrating season. What a season to start covering the Bears, right? Huh?
I know. I mean, I expect nothing less, honestly. You know, we go in with the hopes of a lot
more than this.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I said that wrong. I hope that I'm prepared for the worst and hope for the best. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I feel that. But like, I mean, statistically and on paper, we were supposed to be good this year. It was like, I mean, I always try to really not buy into Bears hype too much because it statistically just never pans out. And this year, I was like kind of still hesitant, but like the 4-2 start kind of like fooled me, and it wasn't even like, oh, everybody was like, oh, you're playing bad teams. I was like,
no, they started.
I mean, like that was like part. I mean, like it was okay. Yeah, well, we weren't playing like we played Jacksonville.
They started off hot. Though
we started off hot, but we weren't just playing. I mean, like we didn't play a great defense until that Washington game, which that game right there. I mean, we shouldn't have even lost that game. That game came down to coaching. It wasn't even a bad coaching, and then I still blame the coaching before it came down to Tyreek Stevenson. Jaden Daniels should never been able to throw that ball that far.
All of them came down to coaching. Let's be real. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, I forgot where I was going with it, dude.
I don't know.
Where was I going with that? Where were we talking about it before that? Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. I'm just so spaced out with. This is probably what the Bears play callers are doing on the sideline. They're like, what were we just doing?
What were we just doing?
Yeah, he fakes the run. No, he pretends to fake.
What did Thomas Brown do? Did he just call a timeout after the clock was already stopped tonight?
Oh yeah. The clock was already stopped on an incomplete pass with 32 seconds left, and then called timeout, and then
what? I didn't.
And then after that, I missed something. I don't know. You didn't miss anything. He just called timeout. He called timeout because I don't know why. I would have like ran one more play that was like a little bit more like that's a design for the call that they after they called timeout and they brought that the play that It was that 50-50 ball to Rome Odunze that wasn't even
it wasn't even
a 50-50 ball. Like Rome had no chance of getting up to it. Like it was like
I guess so.
he fell down
it really
trying
wasn't.
to get to it.
It was falling out of bounds no matter what. Like, but yeah, he just flew it up. Like he floated it and just hoped for the best. He did that a few times on those last few plays, which, I mean, maybe he was told to. Maybe he just didn't see an opportunity to throw like an absolute dart where it needed to go. But
I don't
at least get him into field goal range, send him into overtime. You know, like
he had some really good throws. He had some really good throws tonight. He had a lot of good. He had a couple good, really situational football, like that 12-man on the field one where he like called that.
Dude,
almost got a free playoff, but he got away with
I mean, it was
awesome of him to notice that. It was awesome of him to see that guy.
It really was.
He's like, he's out. He's like, hey, let's go.
That was smart. That was really smart. Yeah. I didn't know what was going on. Then they just called the called the penalty. I was like, what? Like that's crazy. In seconds.
You see. Dude, the king of that honestly is Aaron Rodgers, the king of the free play, man. You know how many touchdowns that guy's gotten off of the free play?
It's like, just like
off a 12-man on the field, especially.
Just the situational awareness. Yeah, I think we were saying it like last week and probably the week before. You know,
probably. Yeah, dude.
It's just smart football.
Dude, that Caleb throw to DJ on 4th and 5, that rollout, like he was getting pressure, rolled out.
He just kind of tossed it out.
Dude, I was like, how did he? I don't understand how he saw DJ Moore. He had two guys chasing him down, and DJ was like, I don't know, 15, 20 yards away. And I was like, oh, that was a great throw, great catch. We're on 4th and 5. I was like, after that, I was like, oh shit, we're going to do this. And then I was like, no, don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. Oh man, I think where I was going with that earlier was something along the lines of just not going into the hype, not believing into the hype of the Bears. Just not getting too.
Oh well, because we've been burned. We just keep getting burned. There was we had our Super Bowl year, which felt to me like a fluke. Like what was it, 2006 or something?
05, 06 season, I think. Yeah,
I don't remember the Bears being that good. I think they had like a 10-6 or 10-5 record. Like they were decent. They were winning, but
our defense was amazing that year. That's why we got there. It was the best defense in the fucking league. That's the only reason why we got there. Kyle Orton also got us there at the end of the season, I believe, and then he.
I know, and then they put
Rex Grossman was healthy for the Super Bowl, and they put him in, and then we lost.
Yep. I don't know. It's just been downhill ever since then.
We were 12 during that game. I would love to see a game of us, when we're in our. Actually, I'd rather. now that I'm an adult, I want the Bears to get to the Super Bowl and win it, because if they get to the Super Bowl and lose, I'm going to be so fucking sad.
Oh my god, yeah.
But if they keep getting there, but it can't be like a one and done. I want us to get there where we have like a team that can get there a couple times. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I don't want it to be like a San Francisco situation where they're like, "Oh my god, did they run out of chances here?" Like, you know what I mean? They've been there what 2 times out of the last 5 years or whatever, maybe.
Yeah.
And
they're having an okay season.
No, their season tanked, dude. They just ended up beating the living shit out of us. Their season tanked, though, dude. They're not making the playoffs, I don't think. Like 6 and 7 right now, something like that. I don't know. Anyway,
yeah, there's no chance.
That doesn't make any sense. It's week 16. Whatever. They're under 500, I believe. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah, man, I'm just really I'm really hoping this Bears team, Bears ownership hires this correct guy, dude. They got to get this under control. This is just ridiculous, man. You can't be that bad at hiring coaches like this bad. Like how are you this bad? Just hire the right guy. Just spend more money. Hire a consultant for the love of Christ. Hire somebody to help you make the right decision, dude. Hire anybody. Dude, I'm telling you, they need to make this. They need to make the right decision here, because this is getting out of hand to the point where it's getting tough to watch.
You heard everybody talking about everybody chanting the sell the team.
Yeah. That would be the ideal situation for the McCaskies.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, dude, like as a Chicago fan, like if you don't want like your name like disgraced any more than it already is, wouldn't you just want to sell the team? Like you try it, like we get it. Like thank you, thanks for trying.
Sell it to like a
thanks
billionaire.
For trying. But like I think at this point, the best thing you can do for the Chicago Bears and the fan base is just sell the team. Just stop. You are not doing anything but hurting us and making us sad. And it's like Chicago sports right now are in a bad place. All Chicago sports are in a shitty spot. And it's like, can we just at least have like football is like the biggest one? You know what I mean? I want the Bears to be good more than I want any other team to be good.
You know, do you remember that article about how Elon Musk is like one of the people that could buy the Bears?
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing that?
Yeah. Was that a thing?
I don't know. I never really looked into it. I haven't heard anything. It could have just been some.
I'm sure it was
some child listing off the rich people that he wants to see.
Yeah, some guy
own the Bears.
Some guy that's just sitting in his basement and hates the Bears. Be like, he's
like, hey, this guy's rich. He could buy a team.
I know that when there was like, I don't know if there was actually like potential to sell the Bears at one point, but I know that like a few years back they were talking about like who potential buyers could be. Like somebody said Michael Jordan. Somebody else said Mark Cuban. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was a real thing or not. I don't know, but like
I could see because Mark Cuban bought the Mavericks, didn't he? I wonder if maybe like the Bears were one of the teams he was looking for. Or
I mean, that'd be cool if. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I wonder if anybody's like gone in there and just like offered, because like I believe from what I understand, don't quote me, I believe the McCaskies make a lot of their money off of like Bears revenue. I don't know. I know the Bears like the McCaskies make their money on I forgot how the McCaskies make their money a different way than other owners do. I think the other owners make their money in like shit, like stockhold shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the business end. I don't know the business end of it. I'm not going to try to quote it like I just tried there. but I believe the McCaskies are one of the few teams that one of the few owners that like make a lot of the money from the team goes to them or something like that. I don't know what it is, but like I would just feel like I mean, makes sense on why they don't sell if that's the case. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If they're making just bank off of it. I mean,
they probably are. I mean, and they could. I mean, why not write that into the contract? Or they still have like partial ownership where
some royalties or something.
Yeah, like a percentage of the family.
You get a Portillo's hot dog every time the Bears score a touchdown.
Every single time. You want a bone of beef? We can get you a bone of beef.
Yeah, dude, beef's so good.
Bone of beef, some hot peppers. You want?
That's what I always say about bone of beef. Beef's so good it'll give you a bona. Yeah, dude. Like I said, man, I just really. What do you think on this head coach? What do you think we should do? You think we should go offensive guru? You think we should go like Ben Johnson, Cliff Kingsbury type of guy? I mean, like a Joe Brady type of guy, or we should? Yeah, or should we go? Or do you want to go with new? Or do you want to go like an established head coach that has a known, like he's got a winning record. He's an established head coach.
I don't know if I believe in that kind of thing. I don't know. I guess it's
Bears
been
have
proven.
Never had. Before you say you're in, like the Bears have never had a proven head coach come in. They've never had a second time. Like it's always been a first time head coach. So put that into context before you answer it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you want the Bears to have another first timer again? And just fucking fingers crossed. Look what's happening with another first timer. Thomas Brown is interim head coach. So first timer, and he's fucking.
So here's what I think. I think that they need to get just somebody who's like heavily offensively minded, somebody that can like develop a team around. Okay, because the Bears, they got like a ton of weapons, right? I mean, Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift, their entire wide receiver core. Their defense is pretty. I mean, they're doing fine by themselves, right?
They gotta get another good pass rusher and figure out this run defense.
Sure, okay, but they, I don't know. I think that they just need to get somebody some offensive-minded coach, and whether that's like some veteran that has already had like an established career, or if it's somebody who's never had a shot, like Ben Johnson, or whoever. I don't know the Notre Dame coach's name, but I say give people. I don't know.
See, I'd be more reluctant, or I'd be more open to having like the dude from Notre Dame coming in because he's already proven it as a head coach of a. But he's not an NFL head coach, though. There's a difference between college and NFL.
True.
But at the same time,
Jim Harbaugh is doing okay right now.
Right. But he also was an NFL coach before that, too.
True, yeah. He's hopped around, yeah.
So, I just, my thing is, dude, it's just like, history has done nothing but repeat itself in the Chicago Bears organization. And that is very true with the coaching situation. Like, just it's like, they've done nothing but go for most likely the cheaper. Not that it's a cheaper. I mean, I'm sure going for a first time head coach is a lot cheaper than going for an established head coach. That going for Jim Harbaugh. They say they couldn't afford Jim Harbaugh. They could have afforded Jim Harbaugh if they really wanted to. They could have freed up some cap space. They could have done something. If they really wanted to do it, they could have done something. They could have done something to get Jim.
Absolutely, yeah, and they could. I mean, they could get a veteran. I mean, I would like.
They should still call somebody up.
It's been proven in the past that it could work. Trading up for a coach like that. And I mean, why not give it a shot? Why would somebody
call some places up, dude? Call up Baltimore. See what John Harbaugh is doing. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't,
I wonder why
this year. Do you think he'll just? I mean, I would stay with Lamar Jackson for sure, but like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I just wonder why like some of these coaches aren't jumping on the opportunity to like be the Chicago Bears head coach and like flip the organization around. Like, there's nobody motivated enough to do that.
What, like right
now?
Do
that for us.
They're not gonna,
for the city.
Are you just saying
for
like,
themselves?
Why nobody's like jumping up right now and saying like?
Yeah, just like any head coaches, retired, active, or like just
they're not going to hire
even
anybody
head coaches.
mid-season. They're not going to hire somebody right now.
I'm just saying, why aren't we hearing about? Like,
I've heard
these
a lot
people
of
that are
you just hear
interested.
You just hear a lot of rumors right now just floating around of who could be the next people that they're going to interview. It's going to be a long interview process, and it's hopefully going to start.
It could be.
Hopefully, it's going to start. It's going to start right after the week of the Super Bowl. I mean, that's going to be that's when the season.
Let's be real. If they're smart, they're doing it now. They've already been doing it, and they're just not.
You would think
people aren't open about it yet. Like,
you would think so. I mean, they're probably taking like some phone calls and stuff and some virtual meetings or whatever. But
but they don't want the public to know, like, if Andy Reid is retiring this year, and out of the blue or whatever the hell.
Right. Man. I just really. So my take on the Bears coaching thing is just, like I said, history's repeated itself. They've done nothing but hire first time head coaches, and I'd like to see something different because we just saw it again with Matt Eberflus. We saw it again with Matt Nagy. We saw it with John Fox, Mark Trestman, all these guys. Except the only first time head coach that's worked since Mike Ditka is Lovie Smith, and it's just like
we gave up on him.
Yeah, we fired him after a 10-6 season. That makes no sense. Like, that's just a Bears thing to do.
Yeah,
of course. That's a McCaskey thing to do.
That's the McCaskies. Fire the McCaskies.
Dude, seriously. Somebody just take him out.
Take him out.
Seriously,
forget about it.
Hey, let me call my cousin Tony. Hey, take him out. Go in there and give him Giordano's beef.
A Gino's deep dish.
Deep dish. We're gonna put him in a deep grave, huh? Deep grave. No, I'm just kidding.
Case told me I say eggnog like I'm from Chicago. How do you say eggnog?
Eggnog.
Eggnog. Okay. She says like she says eggnog.
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 What are you from? What is she from? Fucking Canada?
Stupid. Yeah.
What are you from? Fucking Canada? Eh?
Canada.
From Canada? Eh? You get some eggnog,
Captain Gooses, eh?
Oh, you get some eggnog up there? You get some eggnog up there? Are you sorry about it?
She's been making fun of me. It's eggnog.
Yeah, it's eggnog for sure.
Eggnog.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's like, oh, you want to come over here and pour me a glass of eggnog?
Eggnog.
Sorry, I poured some all over your short there.
Sorry, poured you some eggnog.
I poured you some eggnog over there, eh?
I could spice
sorry,
this with a little Canadian whiskey, eh?
Yeah. Oops, sorry, grabbed the wrong mug there, eh? Should have grabbed the frosted mug for you there, bud. Sorry about that. Want to come over to the host later and play some Sorry? Super Troopers 2, good movie.
It's eggnog. Get it right.
It's eggnog for sure, 100%. Eggnog. I heard this one dude. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after. Just remind me after, and I'll tell you why I didn't say it because it's funny.
Remind you of what?
Just like, about eggnog. Just after this, remind me about eggnog, okay? And I'll just tell you what I was gonna say, and it's like it's funny, it's great, and I'll probably say it eventually, but we'll get there one day. Anyway, dude, that's fucking that Kyler Gordon strip sack fumble recovery for that fake touchdown today. That was pretty.
Oh
sweet.
My god!
We were
I thought that was it.
And then
I thought that was the turnaround. Everything.
Yeah, and it was just down by contact, which I thought we could have. That's still even that right there, even the turnover right there. That should have changed the momentum right there. But we went 3 and out right after that. I was like, sick, dude.
Yeah,
sick, dude.
I mean, how cool was that though? Like he had stopped, dude. He was done. And then he heard everybody cheering, you know, the stadium's going crazy. He finishes it out, you know, he's like, I did it. And,
I almost woke up my kids for that. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Woo!
Oh my God. Like, this is the turnaround point. Like, this is.
Oh, man. I really, honestly,
it's uphill from here.
I wish my kids would have woken up to take a Bears win. Like, if that was the. No, like, I mean, I'm like, no, they're sick. No, I'm not trading that.
You got to get pretty browdy.
I'll wait till next week. Or next year, sorry. I'll wait till next year for them to be good, for me to wake up the kids. But they're sick right now. That win would have meant nothing. So yeah, I'm glad. You know, whatever. But if they would have woken up and the Bears would have won, I mean, that would be kind of cool. You know, the kids aren't going to be sick forever, but the Bears hopefully won't be good. Well, hopefully they won't be bad forever. Dude, this is getting really old.
Yeah, it has. It's
been a couple straight.
What was their record last season?
7-10.
Man,
right?
That's looking like okay right now.
I said that we were going to be 10-7 this year. I think it was 7-10 last year. I couldn't, right? Something like that. I don't know. I thought we were going to be 10-7 at the worst this year. That was my prediction. Just on paper, and that was not a bad prediction. I don't think anybody going into that would have thought it would have been any worse than. I don't think anybody going into this year thought that they were going to finish off as this bad, especially not as not worse than last year. I would have never expected us to be worse than last year.
Yeah, the Bears did they really finish first in the NFC North in 2018?
Yes, sir.
Is that serious? 12-4.
12-4, buddy.
12-4. Then they went 8-8.
That was
8-8, 8-8, and then since 2021, we've had a losing. Dude, it's been tough.
That 2018 season, I went to 2 games that year. I went to Bears Rams on Sunday Night Football. It was like 13-10. We won. Excuse me, I don't think those kids got me sick for real.
Yeah, it sucks.
And then I went to the last Bears Packers game I went to at Soldier Field. Bears won. It was the last time the Bears beat the Packers. I was there, and it was amazing, dude. It was so fucking amazing, dude. At least I can say I've seen the Bears beat the Packers in real life. That's cool.
That is cool.
Because I've been to 2 games at Lambeau Field. So I've been to more Bears-Packers games at Lambeau Field just because I want to see the Bears beat them at Lambeau because I've seen it at Soldier Field. I want to see it at Lambeau, so I keep going to Lambeau games. And honestly, dude, the Lambeau Field experience is really cool.
I've always wanted to.
We should go. My cousin invited me.
My cousin invited me. He's a huge Packers fan. We'd have to bring Evan in on it, but
okay,
it'd be fun.
Well, Let's do it when the Bears are like good, so we can talk shit.
When they're okay. So he can't rip on us. He's cool.
No, but he's a Packers fan. He's gonna rip on us because we
he's a
would rip on
Packers fan,
him.
so he's not that cool. Sorry, Adam.
Yeah. It's just like all my. I have a couple of friends that are Packers fans, and they're just they're lame. They're lame people. They're just like
Sorry, you're a Packers fan.
I know they're just like, we're not even in a real city. We're in a neighborhood. Come play backyard football with us. And it's like, cool, you guys have been good for a long time. Whatever, dude.
It's like having that one friend that just it's like having that one friend that just stinks all the time. Just walking around and you're like, I don't want to be seen with them. They stink, dude. That's my smelly friend. That's what.
It's like
that's
that
what
one
Packers
kid that stinks, but he's like really good at recess sports, though.
But he's really good at recess sports.
He's like, damn. It's like I don't want to be around him, but he does win at recess.
He does win. Yeah, that's true.
It sucks, man. It's like it really sucks to just like if any team like I don't know, man. I have a feeling history should turn itself around. I would think that the Bears statistically, it's been what 1986. 1985, obviously, was the 85 Bears. So the 85 Bears, I think they won the Super Bowl in 1986, correct? January of 1986?
Yes.
They won, essentially. Okay, so 1986 was the last time they won a championship. So that's how many years ago? That's 38 years ago? Or 39? Right? Hang on. 1986, 38 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
38 years ago. That was the last Super Bowl that we won. How long do you have to wait? Like, you know what I mean? Is it going to be like a Cubs? It can't be like a Cubs thing, dude.
It can't be like a
Cubs. The Cubs was like 100 plus years.
There's been teams that have never gone. I mean,
but like they haven't been around as long as the Bears, though. Some teams that haven't been around as long. That's
true. I don't know. The Lions have never.
I totally forgot that the Panthers had went to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I guess they did.
They went to one with Jake Delhomme. He was the quarterback with Steve Smith and Julius Peppers, and they lost. They were supposed to win that game, and I was just watching Man in the Arena, and they lost to Tom Brady for his second Super Bowl. And then the second time they got to the Super Bowl was with Cam Newton, and they lost to Tom Brady. I believe, right? Let me look that up. I'm really curious now. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cam Newton. Super Bowl 50. Oh, no, against Denver. Sorry. And Denver won. That was Peyton Manning's second Super Bowl. That's cool. That's cool to see. I don't know, man. That's one of those players. Cam Newton's one of those players that I wish he would have gone further in the league. You know what I'm saying? I wish he didn't shit out when he did, and I wish he was cool to watch, man. He was really cool to see. He was kind of like that first guy since Michael Vick that kind of had that dual threat type of deal that was like a big deal. You know what I mean? Like he was that guy. And just speaking of Michael Vick, did you see that Lamar Jackson broke Michael Vick's record?
Did he really?
For all-time rushing record for a quarterback in a career, and he did it in fewer games. And then also Michael Vick probably would have had a lot more yards because of that that little stint in the middle of his career. That was in the prime of his career where he was out for the dog.
Yeah.
Fight. So honestly, from what the reports were, obviously everybody knows dog fighting, whatever. That's what he got in trouble for. So apparently it was just his friends having dog fights on his property. He didn't really. From what I've heard, I don't know if he actually knew about it. Or
I've heard that he was
what was going on about. Like
he was heavily indirectly related. Like from what I have gathered.
It's like we're doing something here. It's like
minimal
really illegal.
research.
It's really illegal. But you don't want to know nothing about it.
Yeah, he could have stopped it. Should have stopped it, but he didn't. And
didn't quite know. Hey, I don't know what's really I technically don't know what's going on. But I could have said,
obviously they have to lay down the hammer on somebody.
Right. Honestly, who really knows what the true story? Nobody knows the true story. Who knows? I'd like to believe that my man that can throw 90-yard bombs didn't fucking kill didn't know that his dogs were getting killed in his house. I would like to believe that. You know, I would hope so. I don't know, man. People make mistakes though, and he, you know, that's a really fucked up mistake. But you know, he paid his dues for it, I believe. You know, I feel like he paid his punishment for it. He lost a lot of sponsors. He lost every sponsor for that. He paid a shit ton of fines. And,
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, now
I mean, I think enough time has gone by to just to, you know.
I mean,
like, hey, you're not still doing it. At least no one sees you doing it, or you know. So fine,
I mean,
whatever.
At what point, like, I mean, do you personally think it's a forgivable offense, like something like that? Something that, you know, would you give the guy? Do you think were you mad when he came back and played for the Eagles?
I mean, no, maybe I was, but just because the people around me were like. Then again,
like a Nickelback kind of thing, like everybody hates Michael Vick.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't like him at one point, but like now looking, back,
I mean,
back, it's like
we're kids, and it's like, oh, Michael Vick kills dogs. Like what?
Right?
No.
Now looking back, it's like, oh, we don't really know exactly. You know, that's just speculation from the media. We don't really know the whole story, and even with saying there's speculation from the media, we still don't know the whole story. I don't know. Who knows? But
true. But that's what I'm saying. Like enough. I
didn't understand forgiveness when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he came back. True. Are you kidding me? You're letting him come back? Who signed him? Yo, the Eagles signed. Are you kidding? What the hell? Are you fucking kidding? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, they're letting him play again? Oh no! And then now it's like, okay, you're gonna punish the guy for the rest of his life? No, like obviously, like let him be not forgive and forget, like forgive and learn type of deal.
Yeah, everything. I mean, I'll be that guy. Everything could be forgiven. You know,
right? Yeah. Look at Jesus. Jesus forgave the rapist next to him on the cross.
Yep.
You know, it's all about forgiveness.
Yep.
Dude, off topic. Did you see that Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out next year?
I did, and I am skeptical.
I am very excited for it, dude. Like I told you, I don't think he's going to ruin it. I think he knows.
I hope they don't. I'm sure it'll be fun. I trust.
Travis Kelce's in it.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. There's a bunch of this. It's kind of like one thing that I was like, eh.
I didn't like all makes me think.
There's a lot of celebrity cameos in it.
Yeah, I think it's a cash grab. Like,
but at the same time, Adam Sandler doesn't need a cash grab, dude.
How many of those classics like turned into good remakes? At least so far. Can you name one? I don't think I can.
Okay, hang on. Like a classic, like okay.
You know, like one of those.
I say the most successful comedy classic that got remade in like recently. I would say it would be like Super Troopers 2 remake. It like stands alone on its own. I don't think it's better than the first by any means, but it stands alone on its own. It's not. I honestly, I don't know. The jokes are great because I also overwatched the first one so many times, so it was really refreshing for the new jokes. But it was like still the same style of humor, and some of the jokes were brought back. So that was a really well done one. But like,
okay, like ones that we grew up. I can think of like older ones, like maybe 20 years ago, like Land of the Lost. They remade that with Will Ferrell and Danny McBride. One. So it was like an old style, like cartoon, like not cartoon, but like people animation, dinosaur, like real old.
That was like the Disney dinosaur movies, Land of the Lost type of deal.
No, that's
no. What am I thinking
What are you thinking of? We're getting way off topic. I'm sorry. You're thinking of the Land Before Time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. That's
the right movie, Land of the Lost. Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I know that movie. I didn't know that was a remake, though. I didn't know it was a remake.
Yeah, it's all based off an old TV show.
Oh, shit.
Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition.
Hang on, I'm trying to think of another good... Well, I don't think of another good movie that was a good remake that was...
I mean, like, okay.
Horrible Bosses, Horrible Bosses 2. That's another good one.
Okay, that's good. But okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought Super Troopers
I
2
hope
was
that
good.
I hope
I
that
just
it's
think
good. I don't want him to tarnish what I think of the first one.
I don't think he will, man. I think he knows that. Ooh, excuse me. I think he knows that Happy Gilmore is what it is. Like it's a classic. Can't fuck with it. I think he understands that, and I think there's a couple of celebrity cameos in there, but like also, I don't think he. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, he didn't overdo the celebrity cameos, and even if he did, whatever. I mean, I saw the trailer for it. The trailer looks decent. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it goes good. I'm really excited to see it. Like that's one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. That's one of my favorite like comedy movies in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess we were talking about Top Gun, like remakes that were better. The Top Gun movie, that was a good one.
You asked how far it sounded about the podcast. There you go.
That didn't sound good at all.
Sweaty, dude. Very warm. How we doing?
Good.
We're doing good.
How's that taste?
Just kidding. Got myself pink mouth. I didn't put it right up to it. It was just, this is a pretty good condenser mic. It was a good a foot away. Maybe. I wonder what it would go if I was like really close, because this doesn't go that close. This was like a good 8 to 10 inches away when I farted. I wonder what would have happened if I would have gone right on it, dude. Woo wee. You would have heard my fucking.
That'd be one spicy mic.
Oh yeah. Myself pink mouth. Delicious, dude. Like, what's that taste like, dude? What's that taste like? Buffalo chicken meat from Christmas. Yeah, man. You want to wrap it up? It's like 36 minutes in. Sounds about good for the day. It's going to be Friday tomorrow. This comes out tomorrow morning.
Sweet. Yeah, there's like nothing to say about the Bears. Oh, we could just like, I want to just brag about that Lions play that when Jared Goff and
the fake fumble.
Was it? Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs. They like both stumbled.
Yeah, because Ben Johnson looked back on the fucking week before. I think it was the week before. Like
it was whenever they played the Packers and Jordan Love. I think he had actually stumbled. And
they just like,
but it turned it into something huge. And
it was just Ben Johnson saying like, "Watch this. I'm going to make this look like
turn that into an actual play."
Like, yo, watch this. Like, watch this. I want. Okay, so with that play right there kind of changed my mind on this whole like, I want the guy. Like, it's not fully changed on like, I still would prefer at this point. I would still prefer a head coach with like a fucking with experience. But after seeing that, like that was kind of like
that was creative.
I wonder if that was like an interstellar moment, like the universe like throwing a fucking signal at us, like, hey man, that's Ben Johnson saying like, hey look, he took this play of your defense totally shit to this fumble, and he's like, hey, we're gonna fake a fumble and still make your defense eat shit. This is saying, hey, hire me, I'm the guy. I think that's what that was. That was
hire me. I'm gonna make you look stupid.
That was literally. I want to say it'd be like an interstellar moment, but if it's like for the way the Bears have been like in the past, it would be like, and it would have to be something bad that's showing Ben Johnson, don't go to the Bears, Ben, don't go to the Bears. It would have had to have been something, I don't know, but no,
it'd be like Merv putting the book back.
Like, seriously, hey,
fuck up. Yeah, shut up in there. You're like, stop it, dude.
What a good movie, right? That's such a good movie. That's such a good movie, dude. I really can't believe I watched it recently for the first time. So good. And then I immediately write a joke about it. So good.
I can't believe it took you that long to see that movie. That's such a good movie.
Never, like, it was 2015 when it came out. I was in Hawaii. I was in the Army. I guess the most recent movie I saw in 2015, I think Wolf of Wall Street came out that year. I think I saw that. And then I think Gravity came out that year, too. I think that was another space movie that came out that year.
Yeah, they blasted through a few space movies.
So yeah, maybe I
like within a few years
Gravity
of each other.
And I was just like, yeah, fuck that movie,
The Martian. I think that was around the same time.
was that Matt Damon, right?
Matt Damon, yeah.
And
Chin.
he's also in Interstellar.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. That's a good movie, man. I really like Interstellar. Sad movie. Sad, selfish movie.
It's cool. Kind of at the end, it comes full circle. Everybody's
It does,
like,
but it's like,
yeah,
God damn,
we
dude, you missed your
understand it.
daughter's
Why?
whole life, my dude.
Yeah. But now,
Spoiler alert.
like,
Interstellar
Matthew
2?
McConaughey gets to live forever, basically.
Yeah, I know,
he's going to go
but
travel space, and
I know, but
he's going to get home, and it'll be like millions of years.
that's so weird to think about.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's so time
What a
dilation.
wild
Is what
movie.
it's called, right? Isn't it called
What is it?
time dilation, right? Something like that. I think it's called time dilation when you're
I don't
in
know.
space.
I've never.
When you're in space and it's their time differential. I think it's called time dilation, something like that. And they actually, from what I researched, I did some research. Yeah,
Well done. Well, yeah, big brain on you. Wow, look at that.
It's funny. I didn't know where the Midwest was earlier, and
Is Dallas in the Midwest?
dude, honestly, when I heard at some point that like I just went like left to right, dude. I don't know, man. Somebody said Dallas was in the Midwest. Or somebody said Texas was in the Midwest. I don't know, Midwest left
Dallas
to right.
is in Texas.
I'm an idiot. I know where Dallas is. I know Dallas is in Texas. I know Texas is in the South. I know it's a southern southern state. I just thought that when they said Midwest, they just divided the country into like there's the West, there's the Midwest, there's the East, but there's no Mid East. I don't know, man. I'm drunk, man. What do you want from me?
Oh god,
it happens, dude. Stuff happens. Cora said dairy was eggs were dairy. So I mean that's a little less stupid. My geography is just not the best, you know. But no, that time dilation in Interstellar, apparently they got that pretty accurate. That's how it would be in like another universe like that they would be.
Interesting.
That's so wild though, because like when you see that movie, you know, when they're on that planet with the water, it's like you only think
the giant wave.
They only think they're on there for like, he says what, 1 hour is like 7 years or whatever.
It only
seems like they were on there for 40 minutes or whatever. Like for like 10 minutes in the movie, they were only on there for. And he said they were on there for 40 or for. I think they said they were on there for like 3 hours, so it was like 23 years or something.
So every tick. Have you ever heard this? Every like tick in that scene.
I went to go back and listen. I couldn't really hear it.
Okay, it's like a faint knocking noise, like a water dropping
that's
almost.
Every year. That's every year.
Yeah, and it's like a. That's how many like years or days. It's something.
Yeah, that's wild.
Something crazy.
Man, that's a really good movie. I'm really excited for them to come out with the second one coming up.
Are they really doing that?
Yeah, it's literally. I think it says 2025 or 2026.
Cool.
One of the two.
Something to look forward to.
Interstellar 2, yeah. I mean, because at the end of the movie, like we were talking before, Matthew McConaughey steals a ship and goes to save Anne Hathaway.
Duh.
And Anne Hathaway is going to be up there still just being a bitch. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of her. She's cool, I guess.
Where did she get left at?
She went to her lover's island, or her lover's planet.
She followed him.
His name was
I can't remember.
Whatever his name was. She wanted to go there, but they ended up going to Matt Damon's planet instead, and finding Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, he tried to sabotage.
If they would have went to the other place. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I was like, damn, dude. He sent out like not distress signals, but like, hey, this planet is livable on. Come get me. We're good to go. But he's a fucking bitch, dude. I mean, I don't blame him. Like, honestly.
Oh
like,
god, yeah. When you're alone, like, dude, drive you nuts.
It's I guess like, so going through all the like the time, like, so I was like, damn. So how long was he really there? And it says 10 years going up to the beginning of like before they go, right? And then it's another 23 years when they're on that planet, Miller's planet.
Yeah.
So he's been there for like 34 years before he takes a nap. So it's been like 34 years he's been on that planet. He's like, oh, nobody's coming, dude. I'm fucked. Press that button. It's like, I get it. It's like been 34 years since.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? So it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he sent those signals when they were on the other planet, I think. I don't know. Who knows? It's a good movie. Great movie.
I need to rewatch it.
And Interstellar, dude. It's such
Hell yeah.
I'm going to watch it. I might watch it tonight. I don't know. I might go back to watching Tom Brady again. that documentary. The Man in the Arena is really good. I'm like on episode 3. I might go back to that because it's really good.
Yeah, I think I've seen that show. It's pretty good.
It has 10 episodes, but I'm gonna keep watching it, and yeah, let's wrap it up there, dude, because I gotta fucking get this thing uploaded or exported, and it's gonna take. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm gonna have this exported and uploaded in the next 2 hours, hour and a half.
Nice.
But shouldn't take that long. It usually takes me like an hour, so whatever. We'll figure it out. But yeah, hopefully, I don't know. I'm not gonna say hopefully. Stop saying hopefully. Next week the Bears will win.
Bears beating the Packers next week. Final score 14-3.
Bears win.
Bears winning 14-3.
Right. I'm gonna say Bears.
Jordan Love's getting injured first quarter.
I'm gonna say Bears win 20-17 on a field goal to do the redemption from the field goal that they blocked. Bears win on a field goal at Lambeau to seal it off 2017.
Okay. I'm in.
Go Bears. Fucking bear down. We'll see you guys next week to see if we were right.
Thanks for listening.
No, not next week. Next week,
whatever.
Next week we're not going to be covering a Bears game. Next week we're just going to be covering football, baby. So we're not going to be depressed. We're just going to be covering some football because we covered 2 games in one episode.
Let's watch some good football. Let's watch some Lions win. All right, keep it in the north. Keep it in the north. That's what I'm saying.
We'll keep it somewhat in the north.
Except like too far north.
Bills,
I don't want it to be with the Packers.
Talk about the Bills, dude. Fuck the Packers.
Another North one. And Josh Allen's going to win MVP.
Let's go, baby. Josh Allen's my guy, dude. That's my guy, dude. He golfs. He throws in zinnies, dude. It's my guy.
Yeah.
How's that for one of the bros?
Midwest goodbye.
Hell yeah, dude. Exactly.
Goodbye.
How about a Texas goodbye? How about a Southern goodbye? All right, we'll talk to you, dude. All right, go Bears. Bears down. Bears down.